Hello my fellow Terrans, this is Squirrel Angel, and today I'm going to show you the order I drew Jim Raynor. So here are the photos of my drawing progress. I'm pretty sure you've seen them all already from my other video, but I just want to go over them and explain why did I draw in such order. Let me open this one. So first things first, the size of my paper is 22 times 30 inches. Okay, and for my drawing I leave 1 inch on 4 edges. Okay, by the way, you're not supposed to draw all the way to the edges, so I leave 1 inch on all 4 edges, and that makes my drawing 20 times 28. Okay, and you see all these grips right here? There are 560 grips total. Okay, so 20 times 28, 560, and each grip is 1 inch times 1 inch. Okay, 1 inch, 1 inch times 1 inch. And the reason why you need to draw grips is because for realistic pencil drawing, everything has to be very precise, especially for a drawing this big. If something is off the place, and everything else is going to be off the place too. So it's very important to draw grips and get the precision. Okay, and by the way, it took me like 2 hours just to draw these grips, because once again, very important to get the precision. Okay, let's move on. So I first start on the left, the shoulder right here. Okay, that's because I'm a right-handed person. Okay, if you're a right-handed person, start from the left, and if you're a left-handed person, start from the right. Okay, the reason why is because if you're a right-handed person and you start on the right, and as you draw, you move to the left. When you move to the left, and then your hand's gonna be sitting on top of the areas you already finished, and smudging your paper, and your drawing will be messed up. So if you're a right-handed person, start from the left, and vice versa. If you're left-handed, start from the right. Okay, and for this drawing I can actually start from Jimmy's face. Okay, but I start from the shoulder right here. It really doesn't matter as long as you're not putting your hands on top of the area you already finished, and that will be fine. Okay, and a lot of people ask me, will your hand get very dirty when you every time you draw? I mean, they thought my hands would get very dirty every time I draw, but the fact is my hands are very clean every time I draw. Okay, for drawing realistically, okay, realistic pencil drawing, your hand should be very clean every time you draw. Okay, if for some reason your hands gets very dirty, that means you're doing something wrong. Okay, now I know from time to time there are some situation that your hands gotta be on top of the part you already finished. Okay, sometimes it's unavoidable. In that case, you need to get a piece of white paper and put it underneath your hand. Okay, put it underneath your hand that you draw. Do not put your hand directly on top of the parts you already finished. Okay, so okay, let's back to the drawing. So right here is the shoulder. the top part is the light part and the bottom is the dark area. Okay, and when there's a light area and dark area, you always want to draw the dark area first, because when you draw the light area first, the dark area won't appear. But if I draw the dark area first, okay, you see this right here, see this curve right here, the top, the shape of this already automatically appear on top. Okay, so draw dark area first. Okay, let's move on. Okay, this one I added a little bit right here, just a little bit. But even this a little bit took me a lot of time, okay? Because everything has to be very precise. And this drawing, this image, everything's connected, okay? So when you draw something, you have to consider the next part you draw, okay? So everything has to be very, very precise. Okay, let's move on. And here I added a little bit more here and kind of outline it a little bit on top, and you can see you can pretty much see the metal right here. Okay, let's move on. Okay, I added more right here. You can pretty much see the shoulder right here, but more detail has to be added. Okay, and that's my next one. See that? Scratches, and make it more 3D. Okay, it really feels like metal. Okay, it really feels like if you hit it with a hammer, it really gonna go pom 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 pom. And let's move on. So here I draw here. Once again, I'm a right-handed person. That's why I'm trying to finish the left first. Okay, so I trying to get to the top. I'm trying to get to the head. That's why I draw this. Okay, and I'll draw this later on. Okay, let's move on. So this one I added Jimmy's hair right here. Okay, so the order I drew is pretty much I go from this direction. This, like from left and slowly to the right, left, slowly go to the right, left, slowly go to the right. Okay, and let's move on. And right here I added Jimmy's eye right here, and I blend the background a little bit. Okay, move on. Okay, I added the light right here, and it took me a while to add this right here. Okay, it's actually very small, and I blended the background more. And let's move on. Next one. Okay, this one I added the nose. Well, it's not finished yet, but I also darken here, and I also blended the background right here. Okay, let's move on. And this one, okay, the nose is looks much better, and I drew the mustache, the mouth. Okay, again, a lot of time spent. Okay, even though it's a little, but a lot of time spent. Move on. So this is I added the eye right here. I can only do a little by little because it's very hard to draw a person's face. Okay, and especially you see 1 inch is this big. Okay, and you look at how small this face is. So a lot of time spent. Okay, and move on. So this one I added the hair. And pretty much Jimmy's face done right here. And it took me like 50 hours and more just to draw Jimmy's face. Okay, I'm not even joking. Okay, let's move on. So here I added this part and blended the background here. And at this point I feel like I need to move on to right here. Okay, so here I added this light right here, and then I feel like I need to finish this first. Okay, and then next one is here. Okay, let me zoom in. There's actually a lot of detail right here. Okay, so even though it's a very little, and it took me a lot of time, pretty much on everything. And at this point I feel like I need to move more downward right here. So I draw the arm right here, and then next one, yeah, I added the arm right here. So at this point you see you can see this part is missing. Like if you're me, you're gonna draw this part too. Okay, so there you go. And next one, just move to the right, Jimmy's front torso. Yeah, next one I added more down here. Next one. So once again, draw dark area first. You see when I draw the dark area here, this automatically pops out. Okay, so from just to the buckles right here. And next one, yep, so I added this in the light. So once again I draw from start from left and slowly go to the right, slowly, just like that. Okay, next, this part, and next, yeah, right here, next, and of course next part is gonna be here. And by the way, any of you guys notice the front torso right here? It looks like an animal's face. Like here's the eyes, the chin, the mouth. It looks like a cat or a tiger's face right here. I don't know if Blizzard did it on purpose or not. But it really looks like a cat or a tiger's face. By the way, it's back to business. Okay, next one. So I added more here and walking toward the shoulder right here. Next one. So I did this part, and next one. So this one I make the scratches, and the shoulder is appearing. Okay, next, there, and you can see the shoulder. Okay, right here. Okay, next one is this part right here. Yep, and I'm trying to finish this right here, and then I move to this part right here on the left. So next one here. And I can do this here first, or I can do here first, but I want to do here first to cover this area first. So there you go. And even though I still haven't drawn this, you can pretty much see the shape. Okay, you can pretty much feel there's something here. Next one, there you go. So right now, the top right here is finished. It's time to move to the bottom here. There you go. This right here. And since this is the gun right here, the rifle, okay, I want to finish the finger first and move to the top. Okay, next this right here, and next this right here. And then I feel like I need to draw this. So here. And this right here. Okay, move on. There. So here, the fingers are done. You can pretty much see he's holding a rifle. Okay. So next, this right here. And by the way, the time between each progress, each of this drawing is like easily like 10 hours or more. Okay. So next. So once again, I draw the dark area first, and you can see the gun automatically, the rifle automatically pops out, and the armor on top pops out too. So next, so I start right here too. Again, dark area, and the others all will pop out. Again, dark area. Draw dark area first. Okay. Next. I could move to here, but I want to finish this part first. Okay, next. I added more to the rifle here and the arm right here. Again, draw dark area first. And even though I still haven't done anything here, you can pretty much see the rifle. Okay. And next. Okay, add the more on the arm. And next. Oh, put it next. So here we go. I blended more on the background, and the gun, the rifle automatically appear. Okay. So next. So I could finish the rifle right here first, but the rifle is actually like down here, and again, I'm a right-handed person. I don't want to do the right and then my hands like sitting on top. So I move to the left. I finish all the way to the bottom here, and do this knee right here. And next. Okay, I added the leg right here, and more right here. And next. So pretty self-explanatory. So I finished the leg right here, and time to move to the other leg. There we go. I start from here, and then I have to move down here. So once again, draw dark area first right here, and even though I still haven't do anything here, the shape of the rifle already appear. Okay. So next. Okay, leg right here, and the next one obviously. Okay. So at this point, I really want to finish this here, and then the gun will automatically appear. Okay, there. See that? Even though I still haven't added this part, you can pretty much see it. And the next one, yay, finish. Okay. And by the way, the last one, this one, the finished one, is taken by Canon 70D camera. My friend bought this camera for like about 2K, and since it's the finished piece, I want a good camera, okay, to take this picture. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoy. Be sure to like, favorite, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Sayonara.